Ah, Rugrats. This used to be one of my favorite TV shows to just watch right after school, sometimes in the morning. I don't think it ever played at night. But anyways, when I saw that they were releasing a Rugrats game, I thought, this is going to be amazing. Then I saw the game was only like an hour long, and there were some people who didn't really like it. So I was like, let me spice it up a little bit. Let me turn this into a Nuzlocke. Now, if you're not familiar with Nuzlocke rules, it's pretty much, since there's 4 characters in the game, that means I have 4 lives. Play the game on the hardest difficulty. One of the characters dies, they're done. For good. Considering this is a blind playthrough, that means I'm not going to know how to beat some of the bosses that would normally just take, oh, okay, I can just, lose a couple times, learn from it. I don't have that luxury now. When I'm done, I'm done. I only have 4 lives to beat the entire game on the hardest difficulty. So let's try it and see how far we get. So immediately I started off the game. First thought, I'm gonna beat Tommy. Because, why not? Getting used to the controls of the game and just getting used to platforming again in general. It's been a while since I really played a true 2D platforming game. So we're ready to take on the first stage. Tumble in the jungle. And boy did we tumble. Anyways, we move on, find some annoying hoses. I forgot that these types of games have puzzles in them to, I guess, keep the game interesting. But a couple of annoying puzzles later, we were set to fight the first boss, Thorg. Now, how Thorg's boss battle works is he's basically just beating the tree, like causing things to fall down. The problem is, though, you're supposed to ground slam into the clams, and he keeps like knocking them off the stage, so it makes it a little more difficult than it needs to be. Then it doesn't help that I'm not very good at platforming, so there's that too. But then comes this last part. See, you got these bugs around here, and I'm thinking I have to kill the bugs, right? Completely just smash them, get them out of the way. But actually what I was supposed to be doing was killing the bug, picking up the bug, and then throwing it at Thor. Yeah, that I learned that a little too late, because by the time I figured that out, Tommy was dead. But hey, we got Chucky though, so I'm off the floor with Thor this time now that I know what to do. And yeah, on to the next stage. The next stage is pretty much just more of the same weird puzzles, but they did have this strange mechanic with the sand where you had to just keep on either smashing through it or just picking it up one by one like we're playing Minecraft, and that was kind of annoying, mainly because I've become very well acquainted with this stage, as you guys are going to see. But yeah, pretty chill stage, pretty easy stuff, nothing too crazy. And now it's time to fight the next boss. Forgot Lil Bro name, but pretty sure this is Angelica's little brother. Annoying. Just annoying. I thought I could jump on top of his head. I thought that was what I was supposed to do, but yeah, clearly that was not it. You have to pretty much just avoid him when he's, throwing his little temper tantrum right here. And then you follow him down, and yeah, it's the same thing again. And you just kind of let him smash his way down. I guess you could help technically by smashing down the other sand blocks, but it's just better to just let him do it because he's just throwing a fit. Then you get this last part right here where he's pretty much just dropping rocks, and yeah, I fell off the stage and we lost Chucky. But hey, we got Phil though, and I didn't really realize it at the time, but Phil's lack of jump and impressive strength was exactly what we needed for this stage. Grabs sand so fast that I'm like, wow, this little chick got a little strength on him. I ain't what I'm saying? I ain't see the vision at first. And I figure strength is exactly what we're gonna need if we're gonna be taking on this big baby and beating him right upside his head. In Rugrats, of course. So we're finally in the fight. We're ready to go. Grabbing some bugs, about to throw them at him, and we lost Phil on the second boss. Hey, we got Lil though. I hope. Just as a reminder, this is the last person that we have. We lose here and that's it. I either beat the game I either beat the rest of the game with one character in one life without dying, or this was all for nothing. So here we go, boss time, third time's the charm, all that jazz. He's stomping, he's going, he's on me, but I'm moving like I'm a man with a mission, because I am. I have one more life. I've done this fight 3 times now. I know exactly what to expect, how to cheese him. Oh, okay, maybe not. I'm still taking a good amount of damage. But I have 2 cookies. I didn't explain this earlier, but the cookies give you like extra lives, essentially. Like you run out of cookies, or your health bar runs out, and then you lose a cookie. Then you get another health bar. As we can see, that doesn't exactly help too much, but it just kind of saved me right there. So, yeah, fight was pretty chill. Not gonna lie, it was like, I mean, that's you guys can see, like I'm cooking him right now. He's cooked. Like I'm baking, bro. He's oh yeah. See, yeah, that was pretty. I'm not even gonna say that was embarrassing. Like I didn't like. Okay, yeah, you guys get the point. Got him, killed him. On to the next boss. So the next boss is in the snowy area. It's pretty chill. No pun intended. I'm actually kind of mad that I even said that. But there's no real crazy puzzles. It's pretty like normal looking area. But the whole reason why we're here is to find the boss. Because, I mean, like you guys already know at this point, we have 1 life left. We lose here, that's it. Video's over. There isn't any redos in this world. In the world of Rugrats, shit gets real. Alright, I think I'm ready for the boss now. So the boss in the snow area is pretty straightforward. It's like 3 or 4 different colored teddy bear things. I don't, they look like the teddy bear from Toy Story 3, but I don't really know. I don't know the lore. I don't really remember seeing them in Rugrats, but that's beside the point. Point is, you pretty much stay on. You wait for this conveyor belt to drop some ice blocks. Use the ice blocks, throw them at the different toys as they show up, or bears, I guess. I don't know. They all have their own little individual health bars. And then they start blinking, and then when you hit them while they're blinking, that's pretty much game. Very straightforward, very easy. I kind of wish I started off with this one, but I mean, that wouldn't be very entertaining, right? So yeah, kill all 3 of them. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. On to the next boss. The next area is in the attic, and this stage introduces you to a lot of new enemy types. They're all pretty much the same thing. Like the flying enemies kind of hit you, and they're kind of annoying to deal with, but they're just something extra frustrating about this stage that I can't exactly put my finger on. There's some pretty cool straightforward stuff in this stage. It isn't anything super crazy. Like, it's not overly difficult. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. But it doesn't matter how easy it is, because we're driven by one fact, that if we lose to this boss, this is it. This is game. And that determination led us through the toy bear things. It led us through the big baby for the 3rd time. And it's going to lead us straight through this boss as well. I believe it. The question is, do you? Dropping to the boss battle in the attic, where it's looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie. This is the first boss where I can just jump on his head and it does damage, it seems like. So I'm like, dude, this is a piece of cake, bro. Super easy area, even easier boss. But then he gets small. Starts hitting me and I'm like, oh, wait, whoa, what's going on? But I still got my cookie though, so I'm not really too upset. I'm like, dude, I'm about to just ground smash. Like, he's done. He's cooked, right? He goes back up to the top and I'm like, okay, weird. Then he has these weird hands that pop out on the stage and I'm like, like strange mechanic. It feels like it's kind of random, like when they'll hit you. So I'm like, all right, let me just try to stay away. Just keeps catching me. Then he hits me on top of my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have 1 hit left before I'm cooked. Gotta avoid all these hands. They hit me. That's it. Game over. That's it though. And if it's one thing I learned from doing this Nuzlocke, it's that not every story has a great ending. There's no like gold on the other end of the rainbow all the time. Sometimes it's just disappointing, and that's just how life is. So if you enjoyed this video, if you guys want to see me try this again and actually win this time, now that I understand the mechanics of the game, leave a like, let me know, and yeah, that was it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.